but he paid a high price for it. Defeated the sleeper, destroyed the barrier. But while all the other prisoners escaped, he remained behind in the rubble. It was I who dispatched him against the sleeper. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much. But he is alive. He's back.
There you are again. I never thought the two of us would meet again.
I feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of rocks.
Well, so you did. Only the magic within your armor kept you alive. I had feared I might not be able to rescue you from the debris of the temple, but enough of that. You're here now. There's a new threat that we have to deal with.
What is up, guys? This is the Gothic Kitten. I know I'm a bit later than usual, but we are starting our Gothic 2 playthrough today. I'm gonna try to get this posted still. It's probably gonna be around midnight, but we're gonna do a split schedule between the Outer Worlds and this game. We're gonna play this game on, let me check for a second, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and then the Outer Worlds we're gonna be uploading on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so that there's a little bit for everyone to watch. So without further ado, we're gonna get in this. This is the Night of the Raven expansion, so the whole game plus Night of the Raven. I could have also started the classical one, but I mean, the more gothic the merrier, right? So let's do this.
After the fall of the barrier and the banishment of the sleeper, Beliar's wrath has grown even greater. A mighty artifact, so it is written in the old scriptures, will be brought back to this world when the god of darkness sends his henchmen out to search. This search has long since begun. Beliar's henchmen are desecrating the oldest shrines of the gods. The guardians of these holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble. Every powerful magician on this island could sense this wrath. And some of them have certainly begun to face the threat. You must become their ally. That's the only way to stop Beliar.
I am really hoping you guys got to see that cutscene. If not, I apologize, but it's basically the Night of the Raven expansion, this last clip, and then how we got out of the colony and everybody else got out of the colony before the conversation with Xardas started.
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The sleeper
has been banned. You vanquished him, so much is true. But it's not within our power to stop the war that ensues now. With his final furious scream, the sleeper has set into movement the armies of darkness. It was an order to all evil creatures, a word of power that they were all bound to obey. His last order was, "Come, And they came, all of them, even the dragons.
Dragons?
They are creatures of an ancient power. I can sense their presence, even here. And they have gathered an entire army of lowly servant creatures around them.
Where's this army now?
The army is camped not far from here, in the Valley of Mines near Corinus, and they're getting ready to attack. We do not have much time left.
What can we do?
This time we cannot handle it by ourselves. Only the power of Innos will help us against these dragons. A group of paladins is stationed in the city of Corinus, not far from here. They possess a powerful artifact which could help us to defeat the dragons. They call it the Eye of Innos. You need to get hold of this artifact. Tell the paladins about the threat. You must convince their leader to support us. And once you have talked to him, you need to find the artifact of Beliar. It is the counterpiece to the Eye of Innos. It must not fall into the hands of evil.
That's a lot of information you throw up on us.
What exactly is the Eye of Innos?
It's an amulet. Legend has it that Innos himself was poured part of his power into this amulet. It will restore some of your lost strength and help us defeat the dragons. It also has some other hidden powers. I shall tell you more about that once the amulet is yours.
Okay.
Why would the paladins give me the Eye of Innos?
Because you are the one who is destined to wear it.
How can you claim to know that?
There are a number of reasons. The most important being, you have defeated the Sleeper. If you weren't a favorite of the gods, you'd be dead by now.
Let's assume you're right and I'm destined to bear the Eye of Innos. How would the paladins know that's true?
The eye itself chooses the one who may wear it. Once you get hold of it and put it on, the paladins cannot doubt your words any longer.
Okay.
How can I get to the city?
Just follow the path from here through the mountains. The city is large. You cannot miss it, but watch out. The path to town is not without dangers, and you aren't nearly as strong as you once were.
So all that power we accumulated, all gone.
I need weapons.
I can only give you whatever little I have here. Look around in my tower. Anything that looks useful to you, you can have.
I'll be on my way as fast as I can.
Good. And one more thing. Don't tell anyone that you've talked to me. Above all, don't tell any magician. Since I have gone into exile, the Circle of Fire has taken me for dead, and that's a good thing.
Chapter 1, people. And I remember going to this thing first. Okay, potions of magic power and ingredients. Mana essence takes 2 fire nettles, mana extract 2 fire wheats, and mana elixir 2 fire roots. All work at the alchemist bench requires a laboratory flask, which is used upon in the process. To brew any healing potions or potions to strengthen magic power, you need a special ingredient and a plant, meadow knotweed. To brew any potions that affect permanent changes to the body or spirit, you will need a certain plant, King Sorrel. Now see, the beauty is they went way further with all their mechanics in this game, so it's going to be way more elaborate than the first game, which had its charm and its simplicity. But
hey, you!
Now if we talk to him again, I don't know what happens, but he's gonna switch book stands and then we can read this one for more XP.
Where exactly are we?
As I already said, near the city of Corinus. I have rebuilt my tower here.
But it's only been a few days since we last saw each other in the Valley of Mines.
The servants I summoned to build my tower have done a thorough job.
You can say that again. Where can I find better equipment?
The closest place where you can get better weapons and armor is the city of Corinus. But down in the valley you can find some healing herbs that will help you if you get injured in a fight. See the lake right in front of my tower. A secret passage leads to the valley from there.
Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Enos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
So what should we do next?
We shall proceed as planned. There's no other way. You can go get yourself the Eye of Enos, and I shall keep looking for answers.
Okay, you keep looking, Xardas. And then this is exactly the same on the right. However, healing potions and ingredients, essence of healing to healing plants, extract of healing to healing herbs. So basically, plants are for the base potion, herbs are for the little bit better potion, and roots are for the good elixirs. So that will give us like a notion of how good a plant is as we come across it out in the world. Old stone tablet. Oh look, it's like a harpy, like not alive, thank the Lord.
Hey! Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact, but I finally concluded that it is not of any great significance. I have not been able to decode the meaning of this tablet entirely, but it seems to concern the history of a very old culture. If you want the tablet, it's yours. I have no use for it.
Well, newsflash, I'd already taken it. So I am by no means, so this is an alchemist bench. I am by no means an expert in this game. However, I do know like some stuff. Like that there's supposed to be, there we go, a heavy branch in here. Let's equip it. There's an entirely different inventory system. I like it a little bit better. And then there's a button press right here, which opens this gate, which is a big benefit for us because we have nothing. There's a mana potion. Now, let me see, because this is still, the controls are a little bit different. So gold in this game does have value. There's also still ore, but that's like a rare commodity. It's more like iron ore and stuff like that in other games. But, I mean, let's see. Alt is take all, perfect. Heal light wounds and fireball, which they made I feel like they made the magic system way more accessible. And we might use a bit more magic than in the first game, considering all of the stuff we're going to come across. That's all I'm going to say about it. So let's get Dizzy over here. I think I've played like the beginning of this game potentially over 100 times. But then I start playing a different game and I lose track. Hunt and prey. Every beast or creature has certain trophies that improve the wealth and glory of experienced hunters. An experienced hunter knows all about the trophies of the prey and how to get them. Extract teeth. Do we learn this from this? I don't think so. Teeth are the weapons of many beasts and creatures. If you know how to extract them from your prey, wolves, snappers, shadow beasts, swamp sharks, and trolls are the best. Skinning. A talented, experienced hunters value greatly, for many animals have pelts. Sheep, wolves, and shadow beasts, for example. A hunter with this skill can also skin swamp shark and lurkers. Extract claws. An art to be used on all kinds of lizards, snappers, lurkers, and shadow beasts. Have you guys noticed that shadow beasts, every time it's mentioned on the right page, it is written wrong? Because it says shadow beats. I just noticed that. Because on the first page it was alright, but... Every beast or creature has a certain trophy that improves the wealth and glory of experienced hunters. Blood flies. 2 special skills are required to get these flying devils. Amen. Their wings can be removed and their stingers extracted. Both arts should be used by experienced hunters to claim their trophies. Field raiders and mine crawlers use mandibles to attack. Okay, field raiders are new. Minecrawler mandibles are particularly valuable as they contain a secretion that increases magic powers. However, it should be used sparingly as the human body ceases to react to it over time. Huh, okay. Minecrawler plates are also popular. They can be used to make armor. Fair enough. we know most of these things. Didn't think I'd be reading this much. Okay, potions for permanent changes and ingredients, very important. An elixir of dexterity is made with 1 goblin berry, a speed potion with 1 snapper wheat. This potion requires not king sorrel but meadow knotweed. Elixir of strength, 1 dragon root, elixir of life, 1 healing root, and elixir of spirit, 1 fire root. Brewing these recipes is the highest art of alchemy. They all have the use of king sorrel as an ingredient in common. The potion of speed is much simpler to create, which is also due to the fact that you do not need king sorrel. Fair enough. It's also not permanent, unfortunately. The island. The harbor city of Corinus lies on an island off the coast of the kingdom of Myrtana. The island owes much of its fame to the Valley of Mines. Its reputation is dubious as for many years a magic barrier spanned the entire valley, which served as a prison for all convicts of the realm. Thus, the valley became a prison colony where the convicts mined the magic ore far below the ground. Outside of Corinus lie a series of farms, which use the good soil to plant wheat and turnips and breed sheep. For generations, the largest farm has belonged to a landowner who rents the surrounding lands to other farmers. In the middle of the island is an ancient monastery of Innos led by the magicians of fire. There they conduct research of magic and alchemy and press wine. Ooh, wine. Yeah, please. And then a chest, but we still have 1 book stand, so I can take a breath again. The way of battle. The best defense is a good offense, at least against anything non-human. It's useless to parry animals or monsters' attacks. Oh, really? That blows. It's better to keep the foe at bay with well-aimed blows and then launch a surprise combination attack. Of course, only experienced fighters can combine their moves. If you become a master in the art of battle, you can even use several combinations, aka if you level up your skill. Okay, there's a key right here. We probably need that for the chest. But as you guys may or may not have seen, is that first of all, we picked up some lockpicks. Nice. Second of all, that we got 25 XP for every book that we read that was new. In the Statue of Beliar, you can use these to feel sick. You can use these to pray, and you offer your life energy to get stuff in return. Now, I don't know what. I'm also not going to do it. But I assume you can get money for it. Now, I'm not sure, but I will check it out, is whether or not these losses of life energy are just it taking life, which I think would be too futile, or that it's a permanent decrease of your life energy. I think it's the latter. I hate this. In that regard, I do hate this tower. Okay, torch. We're gonna supply ourselves for the world out there. Some water. Torch. Lab bottle. Is that one of those flasks we need? I don't know. Some more gold. Now the other perk we have is that we can see the amount of gold we have in the top right corner of our inventory, which is also an improvement as opposed to always looking for your currency. Is there more gold? Look at all the gold. There is a lot of obstacles in this room. In this tower in general. Is that it? That seems like so little. Oh well. And then I think there's like almost one of each plant down here. Now I'm probably not gonna end up learning too much alchemy, if at all. But you know, we will eat the plants, so we are involved in it a little bit more. And we picked up a belt of force, which we're going to equip, obviously. Who would not like more strength? And we finally left the tower. Now, I also vaguely remember something concerning eating a bunch of apples and eating a bunch of one type of mushroom. Got some healing plants, which was going to be way beneficial. To give you some permanent bonuses, like one time. Dark mushroom. And a sheep. I am so sorry, but we have to figure out how all this works. That worked well enough.
Nothing there.
Okay, nothing there. You're gonna hear that a lot. Now, Xardas said something about a entrance to a valley. Oh, Lord. Near the lake. We did not see you.
Nothing to be had there.
Okay. So we're gonna check that out. Even though it might be a little too high level for us. Scroll, potions, we'll take all of it. Wish you could have like a vacuum skill, just pick up everything in your vicinity. But what we did find now is a bow, for which we have 7 arrows. That's not a lot, but it's something. We might need it. I actually don't know if there's anything behind the waterfall. I don't think so. Let's save our game. Chapter. And 1. Perfect. Now when these guys are alone, it's not too bad, I think. I say that now, but what do I know? I say I've started the game several times, but it's been a while. Dark mushroom. We're babies, so we're saving a lot. Okay, so we have 3. I don't think we can take 3. I think that safe is going to be well placed. Can I? No, I cannot avoid. Can I get some stuck? Nope. That's 1. That's 2. Maybe, just maybe. No. I just didn't. Okay, fair enough. So I think it's time to try our bow and arrow. If we can pick off 1. And then I don't have to do them, but oh wow. That might have been all our arrows though. We still have 1. Don't know how good of a move that will have been later down this path. But we'll take it for now. We have a bunch of fish. Which, for those who have watched my Gothic 1 playthrough that I just completed, this time the goblins do have loot. So that makes them, I guess, a more valuable creature to kill. An apple. Let's see. Don't know how far we're gonna get today, but I'm gonna try to at least finish this valley, maybe? Is that a torch in your hand? But I picked up your torch, didn't I? Probably. Let's see. What is going on over there? We have 1 arrow. There's 2 creatures. Young field raider. Oh, if we can lure that 1 out, that'd be great. I'm gonna have to wing it. I was like, if I can heal now.
Nothing to be had there.
Okay, that does require a skill. Well, let's see. We got a few healing plants we can use. Or mushrooms, considering we have to eat a certain amount. But maybe it's the diggers, these ones, the diggers meat. I don't know, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of both of them. And then we'll see how far we get. This person did not make it. Okay, I'm happy that we're out of this cave system. Some more healing plants. Good, because we're gonna need those. However little of interest plants were in the other game, I feel like we're gonna eat a lot more of these plants in this game. Is there anything behind here? Yes, there is. So more scrolls. Do you guys see how much magical scrolls we already have? Look at that. Light. We love light. We need light. Some more plants. Probably a bright idea to save here. Now let's see. It's a fire. It's a fire nettle. Lester?
Is that you? Really? Man, am I glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too.
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
I'm on my way to Corinus. What do you know about the town?
Corinus? Well, it's a seaport. Nothing special. Why do you ask?
I must go and see the paladins who are said to be in town.
Really? They won't even let you into the town. And certainly not to where the paladins are.
Do you have any suggestions how I could get into town?
I certainly do. I worked for an old alchemist named Constantino some time ago. He has great influence in the city, and he's instructed the guards at the gate to let anyone through who can sell him rare herbs. So it's quite easy, really. You collect a large bunch of the plants that grow here all over the place, and then you pretend you're working for Constantino, and in you go. But don't collect a mix of this and that. The guards aren't all that bright, and they know nothing about alchemy. The bundle needs to look good to them if you want to get through. I think that 10 specimens of the same kind of plant should do the trick.
Thanks for the hint.
How long have you been hiding out in this valley?
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Xardas' tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that...
Xardas the necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry, he's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's temple. He's on our side. You need to tell Xardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it, not yet.
Well, good. If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Xardas's.
Procrastination, Lester. I feel you. But so Lester just gave us a method to get into the town. That doesn't seem to be too hard. All we have to do is like collect 10 plants of the same kind, which we have for the healing plants if we don't eat them. And we told him to go to see Xardas, tell him about a shadow. Fair enough. Okay, I see a wolf. Now, there's so much foliage here, it's ridiculous. So I don't know, we might be caught by surprise. Now mind you, this is a young wolf. I don't know what we would do against a not so young wolf, I guess. But it has meat. As soon as we actually find the fire, this is gonna be great, I think. So instead of the healing plants, let's munch on these a little bit more. Oh, I don't know if we can take those, actually. Was that another wolf? This place is teeming with beasts. How is Lester doing this? Okay.
Nothing to be had there.
I figured. At least the wolves give meat. Another healing plant. Nice, nice. Healing herb, so we learned that that's better. Another mushroom. There is some creatures in there. Hope we get some stuck. Young giant rat, so that's a new one. Go level up, nice. Oh, there's another one? Good thing they don't hit that hard. Do you guys? Oh, nice. More meat. What the hell was I just doing? Oh, it's because I've been pressing up, so I still have the Gothic 1 controls in my fingers, I guess. Okay, let's see. A leather satchel. Now, leather satchels are great. They contain an amount of coin. Depending on the size of it, it'll be like 10, 25, or 50. And the other perk of it is if somebody is trying to take your money, like in Gothic 1, if they defeated you and they would take your money, they would take pretty much half. Now in this game, if you keep your money in your little leather satchels till you need them, they will not know that it's there and they will not take it. Lothar, 721, 762. Okay. We don't know Lothar. We also don't know why he's hidden up in this cave. Well, his grave is. 15 none of strain points. Oh, really? Okay, I'm not happy about that. I was excited we found a new weapon. But it's okay. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see. There was a wolf running around here. See if we can find him. Oh, here he is, I think. No, that's nothing. I was just whacking a plant. For your entertainment. There used to be a time where I pretty much knew where literally every plant or something was over here. But we have way past that time. Where did all these wolves go? Well, we're gonna check out the entire valley anyway. Because that was where we came in. Okay, there's a wolf. Give me your meat. Thank you. This one does 15. Nice. We want the big mushrooms. That is what I deduct from that, is that we want the big mushrooms. They are great. I think I hear a wolf. There's two wolves. Whoa, we might be in trouble. Get this one. Okay, perfect. Now this one. Okay, we managed to do it nonetheless. Good XP. We might actually eat some fish. Can we cook the fish? I'll just drink one of these. That was overkill, but okay.
Nothing there.
A bunch of healing plants. So healing roots, so those were the most powerful ones. I think I hear one. Was that another rat? Okay. It looks like he got into a pickle with something. His health was already down. We had just passed him too. We just totally missed him. But that's fine. There's so much green that I have no clue where all the plants are. But I guess that's it for realism. Now we're not going to make this episode crazy long considering I think it just turned 11 o'clock in the evening and I still technically want to get this one out today. So I have to get it uploaded within the hour. Can't do that if it's like an hour-long video. So that was the little valley that Lester told us about. Well, no, not Lester. Xardas told us about it. We found Lester there, though. And we told him to get his ass to the tower that was built in a night. We know you can take you. We took a lot of you guys. Some more plants. No, nothing on the skeleton, no scrolls and stuff. That's a pity. And there's another person that killed a bunch of goblins. Rusty axe. Cavalorn. It's been a while. This guy we stole the key from. And then went into his pantry and his chest and stole all his stuff. It was beautiful.
Nothing there.
Now, if I empty that chest, are you gonna get angry with me? Doesn't seem like it. Nice. Some more plants. I'm gonna assume these blue elders just give health. I'll check it in a second. Scroll and a leather satchel. Nice, nice. Let's see. Blue elder. I can see them right there. They give both. Oh, that's nice. It's actually really beneficial if you're a mage. And that thing's even worse than this thing. We have 14 heavy branches though, but they're worth 1 gold. But next episode, we are going to talk to Cavalorn. We basically got nowhere. It's great, because if we go right over here, we can see Xardas' tower, where we spawned in. And all we did is walk this little path down the road and explored a valley down below. So I hope you guys had a great time, and I will see you next time on the Scratching Post.